Hi everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video, as you can tell, is a makeup tutorial look, and it's the first one of 2020. So if you like it, stay tuned. So I've done my eyebrows off camera and I'm loving the Avon Mark Gel Brow Pomade in Auburn, and that's what I've used on both brows. And I'm now packing onto my lid the P. Louise Glamour Base in the shade 02. Now anybody who knows me knows that I do kind of have a little bit of a struggle with this eyeshadow base brand. I don't know what it is, like sometimes they do come off a little bit patchy, so I am persevering. So you will see a lot more videos of me using this. And what I like to do is when I'm applying this, I like to take it kind of outside the normal edges, so onto the nose, onto the temples, so that if I do go outside of the lines, it has something to grip onto. And now I'm taking my all-time favorite purple eyeshadow, which is Sugar Pills Poison Plum, and I'm packing that onto the outer corner, and I'm taking it around kind of halfway. And what I like to do is with this, I like to kind of blow out the edges, diffuse it so that it doesn't kind of seem as harsh. So I'm really like popping that on and then blending it out. Now I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm taking the shade Believe, and I'm just packing that over the top and then blending it out. And this one's a little bit more of a bluey purple. And then on top of that, on the outer edges, I'm starting with Texas Made in the same palette, blending out the edges and kind of building up the pink intensity so that you can see it, but also see that it's blended at the same time. And it also has the most amazing white shade in it. It's called Headliner, and I like that on my brow bone, and I like that on the inner corner. I like to use it to also enhance other colours in this palette. So for example, Texas Made, which I'm applying now, and also Brick Road, which I'll be applying in a second, really helps make it pop, that white headliner shade. So you've got your Brick Road going on top, and I absolutely love putting the yellow on top of the pink so that you've got this transition between pink, orange and yellow. Throughout the entire video, you'll see that I keep going back in and out of the same colours to build up intensity, to soften any harsh lines, and just kind of keep everything melding together. Now I'm taking a flat concealer brush and some Avon Micellar water, and I'm cutting the crease. I like to take a cotton bud as well, which you'll see. The cotton buds that I use have a paper stem. I don't use ones with plastic stems. And this just gives me a little bit kind of a wider surface area to wipe away any kind of mess. But I like cutting the crease with that, so I know where I'm at. And I'm going back in with the P. Louise base in a bit. I'm getting ahead of myself. You can tell it's been a while since I've done a voiceover / makeup tutorial. Here we are. So I'm going in with the P. Louise Glamour Base 02 again. I'm just packing that all over the lid so that I have all these shadows that I'm going to pop on in a bit have something to grip onto. And this is a fab way to get those sharp, crisp lines. Again, take your time. This is sped up. I don't move that fast, I promise. So I'm taking that lovely crisp white headliner shade again from the Alyssa Edwards palette and packing it in. And the reason why I'm doing this tutorial is that she may have liked my picture. And I got a lot of people asking about it. Anyway, enough about me gushing over that. Brick Road is going on, and I'm kind of melding between the two. A little bit of headliner, a little bit of Brick Road, so that getting the intensity of both, but also kind of diffusing any edges. And the same goes for with Texas Made and Believe. Packing those on, buffing them into the two, and I'm just dabbing between them all just to make sure that they all fit in and kind of meld into each other. God, I love the colours. I love the colours so much. They're just bish bash bosh. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying my voiceover. I haven't done one in so long, and I feel a bit like scatty. I do take a bit more of the Believe shade on the outer corner just to kind of bring it all together. It looks very obvious going back and recording. Whilst I'm recording all this, I am watching New Girl, so you might see me like dancing to dancing to the song and laughing at things. I like to clean up the edges as well, and I'll pop a little bit more of that base on No, I don't. God, I'm terrible at this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And God, am I surprised by this foundation. I really love it. It's so good. And this is the shade 105. It's fab. It's super affordable. Don't ask me how much it is. I think it's like £6 or £7 for a tube. And it's really, I think it's really good. Like, it lasts ages. I have this in my kit for clients. And obviously with everything that's going on at the moment, I can't obviously use it on clients. So I thought, well, I'll just use it on myself. Use it up so that when we go back to everything, everything's going to be fresh and delicious. So I'm just really taking the time to buff that in, take it down past my neckline, into the hairline, around all the edges. God, I'm buffing for days. But you got to make sure there's no streaks. Now I'm putting on a little bit of the NYX Hide to Touch foundation in porcelain. And again, I haven't wore a powder foundation on top of a liquid foundation in a long time. But this is fantastic. It's really, really lovely. Recommend it if they still sell it. Now going underneath the lash line with that Believe shade. And just bring it around halfway. But just buffing. And then, come on, buff it a little bit faster. And then going in with the Texas Made. How am I doing, guys? How am I doing with my voiceovers? Let me know in the comments if you've made it this far. And if you think I'm doing a good job. But again, just taking the time to buff between the two. And then I'm just bringing headline around just to kind of open up the eye and make it pop. What you can't see here very well is me applying some of the Kiko pencil eyeliner. I think it's in shade 6 or 8. I'll correct it if it's wrong. It doesn't show well on this camera, but it's a lovely eyeliner, really affordable again. And now going in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which smells like holidays. And it's a really, really lovely bronzer. And you can now get this in the UK in Boots. I think it's about £11. I've had it since last October and not even made a dent on it. But there you go. So that's that one now. And now I think I'm going to go into blush. Yeah. And the blush I'm using is Tarte's blush. And it is in the shade, it's the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in Feisty. I love putting on loads of blush. And it may seem a lot, because it probably is. But also just, I love blusher. And then I'm going into the Pixie Beauty Rage Loves palette in the shade, I'm opening everything up, Lace. And look at that, man. It's so blinding. And then the new, it's not a new mascara, but a mascara that I've really been loving at the moment is the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. I got this in a gift, in the advent calendar at Christmas time. And it's actually a really, really good mascara. It's lovely. So if you are wanting a kind of drugstore, budget-friendly mascara, give this one a try. It's really, really nice. Now I'm packing on some NYX glitter glue. And this is definitely where I went wrong. I put a little bit too much on so that when I put on my Stargazer glitters, there's a purple one here, it clumps, which really annoys me because on my picture, it was a bit more diffused. You can't see the internal panic there in my face, but it's there. And then I'm going in with the yellow Stargazer glitters. Stargazer glitters are amazing and they're so cheap and everyone should use them. I love them. So I'm just kind of blending them two together, furiously hoping to diffuse it. And now I'm adding the Dreamer lashes, poorly, because I'm not very good at doing eyelashes, by Pound Lashes onto my eyes. And you'll see me struggle furiously trying to get these lashes on. It's bad enough doing them normally, let alone doing them on camera. But Pound Lashes are amazing. They're like an up-and-coming brand. And they're really, really cheap. It's in the name. They start from £1. Zhuzhing myself up. What do you guys think? I'm going to go in for a Glamour Shot here. Oof. Look at that highlighter. Let me know what you think of this look. And if you like this tutorial, I've got another one on the way. If you want to see any more of my looks done in like this style, let me know. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to my Instagram at Sarah Jameson MUA, my TikTok, Sarah Squids MUA. I'll see you next time. Bye.